How's it going, guys? Christopher McGee here with Halcyon Real Estate, affiliated with the Keller Williams in Salt Lake City. We're checking out all these cities. Today we're in Lehi, Utah. So let's talk about Lehi. And if this is a place you've been interested or thinking about moving to, this is the video you want to watch. So Lehi, how it got started and what it is today. Lehi first settled in about 1850, and it grew so rapidly. It was the 6th incorporated city in Utah, and they asked for incorporation in 1852. So just 2 years after they settled, there's a lot of growth here in Lehi. That has apparently been a pretty steady theme in Lehi because it's got a pretty high population rate, and it is still growing, and there's a lot of growth going on in Lehi, Utah. Average home price in Lehi, Utah right now is about $610K. And that includes everything from $400 to $500K townhomes to the $1 to $2 million homes, probably like this neighborhood that we're in right now. Of the homes that are actively available for sale right now in Lehi, that number is 236, okay? Of those 236 homes actively for sale in Lehi right now, a full quarter of them, 58, are new builds. They're either currently under construction or listed on the MLS as to be built. And that tells us that they're new builds. That doesn't even account for all of the new builds because there are several new builds that are, as they would be counted on the MLS, built and standing. But we're able to weed out what's definitely a new build by just saying, okay, what's to be built and what is under construction right now. So over a quarter of the homes actively currently for sale in Lehi are new builds, and that tells you how much growth is happening here. So just for reference, what we call the point of the mountain, where the Wasatch Mountains kind of cut into the south end of Salt Lake Valley, that kind of cuts and makes the differential between to the north Salt Lake County and to the south Utah County, which Lehi here is in Utah County. So because of the rapid growth, due in large part to the rapidly growing tech industry here, fondly named Silicon Slopes, the growth in Lehi is still happening. So Silicon Slopes lines the Wasatch Mountains, essentially the foothills, just to the south of that point of the mountain. So we're up on the bench behind what's aptly named the Silicon Slopes here in Lehi. There wasn't a whole lot of building up on the slopes here until Cabela's moved in, the outdoor sportsman's warehouse. Cabela's moved in, and then not long after, Adobe moved in, and to Cabela's dismay, lined their huge office building, their corporate office, right in front of Cabela's so that people couldn't see it anymore from I-15. Now we've just got tech companies lining the I-15 corridor all through Lehi, and we can see it from here. If you go down on the freeway and drive through, all you're driving through is tech companies all through Lehi. Silicon Slopes, tons of jobs, lots of growth. We're here at Thanksgiving Point. When people think Lehi and things to do, especially family activities, they think Thanksgiving Point. So what you can see behind me is not even the half of it though. So we've got the butterfly biosphere. That place is so cool, my kids love it. You can go in there, it's just a huge closed-in pavilion with plants and wildlife and flowers and everything, and there's butterflies everywhere. And the butterflies can land on you, and they'll give you like a little sugar stick, and you can entice butterflies to come to you. I've got a lot of pictures of my family hanging out here, and cool pictures of my kids with butterflies, they love it. And if you're at the dinosaur museum, the kids, there's like places they can dig through to find bones, you know, and I don't mean like a little tray, okay? I mean like half a freaking playground that your kids can just strut onto, and just like they get some tools and they just dig around in the sand and find stuff. Those things together don't even make up the entirety of Thanksgiving Point. There's also a huge expanse of land on which Thanksgiving Point facility manages various activities throughout the year. So right now, it's the beginning of May, the Tulip Festival is happening. My family just went like last weekend. We got a bunch of great pictures from that. Amazing plant life, amazing flowers. At different times of year, they'll have like Halloween stuff going on. They'll have like a corn maze. There's storytelling that'll happen at the field expanse. It's got a beautiful waterfall. It's got like a man-made lake in there. It's gorgeous. And so there's a ton of things to do here at Thanksgiving Point. And here we're at Traverse Mountain. So it's again, just where Cabela's and Adobe lined up on the side of the foothills here. Traverse Mountain is just like that, and the whole foothill area up and behind it And I mean, once all the population growth started to happen here due to those tech jobs, this whole Traverse Mountain area exploded with shopping. So, I mean, we're here at a shopping center. There's a Harmon's, there's a billion places to eat, and retail stores, and credit unions and banks, and places to cut your hair, and places to get sweets, and there's all sorts of stuff here on Traverse Mountain. If you live in Lehi, there's a high chance you'll come here to do a lot of, if not most of, your shopping. Schools in Lehi. So Lehi is part of the Alpine School District. And for the size of Lehi, that's actually not a whole lot of schools. So it gives us 2 high schools, 3 junior highs, and 10 elementary schools. Now that doesn't account for the little charter schools and private schools that we can find here. But all said and done, the schools in Lehi are excellent. If you look it up on niche.com, or let's get it right this time, reportcard.schools.utah.gov. If you look it up on either, you'll see anything from, B to A grades and anything from commendable to exemplary. Great schools here in Lehi, whether you're looking at public school or any other options for your family. That's it for Lehi today, guys. If you're interested in seeing what the market looks like in Lehi whenever you happen to be watching this, if you're interested in living here, just reach out to me, hit me in the comments. I'd be happy to have that conversation with you and make sure you know what's going on. And of course, if there are any other cities that you're interested in that you haven't seen a video for from me yet, let me know. I'll make it the next video I make. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.